Don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the NBK version crane of Generation Toys crane. So I love how they don't have unique names for these, they're just kind of functional names, which is fine. In this mode he looks like this. He measures in at 7¼ approximately height wise without the crane, since the crane is optional. About 2½ width wise we're looking at about 2½. Okay, rolls sort of, not all the wheels roll at the same time, but it does roll. It's got these little stabilizer things that come out on both sides, which are a pain in the patootie sometimes to get out. Patootie is a technical term. Yeah. Okay, the crane goes up all the way, comes down, bends at this hinge, bends at this hinge, extends out to there, that moves. Okay, so I guess, oh, there's one other thing. The gun comes out from right here. It's got these little nubby things right here, if you can see them, that go into those little grooves right there. You just extend that, pull that down, and there's his weapon. Okay, so I guess then the next thing to do will be to transform him and put him into robot mode after. Well, actually, why don't we do combine mode, just because I think it'll work better from this mode, and that'll be after the pictures. I'll show full surrounds of him. Alright. So to put old crane here into combine mode, I find it easier to go ahead and remove this, and it's on a stop sign, what do they call it, an octagon? I think that's an octagon. Anyway, octagon would have 8. Whichever it is, I don't really care. Come down, no, we don't need to mess with that. Come here and open these up and undo that. These are pegged in right here, at least they're supposed to be. Unpeg them there, undo that. Come over here, open this up, rotate this around, open this, open this, open this, open this, lift this up. This will, he says, come back. Now what are you doing wrong here now, Tommy boy? What are you doing wrong here? This is supposed to just, oh, yeah, lift up on it. That's it. I was just losing my mind. This comes back in, these come around and tab in there at the sides, just like that, to make the head, and there we have our Devastator head. It will slide all the way over on this slider right here. Now comes the fun part of trying to get all this stuff back together, which I say fun part, it's really not all that difficult. It's just lining everything up right, putting this back in here and this one back in here as well, so that it all tabs together properly, like that. Bringing this one up because it's got the clip right there that goes in right here, clipping this back on, lining it up. He says everything that can go wrong when the camera's on does. There we go. Just like this. Right here, as Cartman would say. Here. Alright, close that down. Now, here is the hinge. We just move it this way. We come in here. I have to use a spudger for mine. I don't know if you will for yours or not, but come in here and bring out the connector bits. They're just sitting right here. Just reach in there and get them out. Bring this around. It's going to plug in right here, just like this. Okay. Now it has one additional connection point, which is back here in the back. As you can see, it's got pin port. Just move this over as far as it'll go. That'll plug in. That'll plug in. And there is your Devastator head. Just like that. Now if you want to put the crane back on it, you can. It'll sit right here just like that. You can even bend it down behind him if you want, no problem. But this is meant to be one of his weapons. In this mode, he's measuring in at approximately 4 3/4 of an inch. Depth-wise, we're looking at about 3 3/4 approximately. Height-wise, counting the head in this instance, we're looking at about 3 1/4 approximately. Yeah. You can rotate all the way around, go up, go down a little bit. Yeah, there's no confused dog look. It's on a hinge mushroom peg. So yeah, it's a brick. So I'll go ahead and I'll do some pictures of this, and then we'll go into robot mode. So I've taken the liberty of moving it back into vehicle mode to put it into robot mode, just to, I think, make it a little bit easier. First thing we do is I like to take off the crane part. Come down here, peg this, open this up, come down here and unfasten these from that little peg right there. Bring your legs down. They're on a hinge that you can see right here. They just come down. That hinge will come up and it'll just sit right there. I don't much care for how they've worked his knees, but it'll be alright. Rotate this around, bring it as far forward as you can bring it for his heel, and then this will rotate in and it will peg into that little port right there. Y'all see it? Just rotate that in and plug that into that port. Okay, and that is effectively his bottom half done. Now, let me zoom out just a tinch here so we can all see. And I guess I should raise the camera up. Pardon the noise there. Alright, so bring this, unpeg it from right here. It's got, you can see little peg holes right there. Go ahead and swing that around. It took me a while to figure out how these arms work. Come here, there's a bit that locks the waist right there. Let's fold it down. These arms come out and around. Disconnect this so that you have elbow function. Open this up, and if you notice, these things are made like this inside here. It took me a while to figure out what was going on with them, and if you don't have them like this, they don't close properly. There's a hinge right here, or a divot and a port and a pin right there, and if you don't have these going up, they just don't, I mean, see what I mean? Can you all see that? I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see here. See how it's going up right there? Rotate it around and it's normal. So rotate this down, rotate this around. Like I said, it took me a while to figure it out while I was trying to mess with it here and just do it instead of actually looking at the directions. You know, close that up. Okay, and come down here, open up the head, and bam, there he is. Oh, please rotate your waist for the benefit of everyone involved. Okay. I'm gonna get in trouble with the sensor. Okay. He's standing in at just shy of 7 inches. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at maybe 4.5. Depth wise, the feet are going to be the biggest thing, and they're coming in at 3 inches. So articulation in this mode, all the way around for the arms. They go up to, oh my gosh, elbow bends, single hinge. The wrists rotate. You've got a mushroom peg here, as you can see, so he should have rotation. The problem is that this gets in the way and it doesn't rotate. Having said that, you don't really get any arm rotation. I mean, you can, but it's not happy to do it. The head can go all the way around. It's on a mushroom peg. No, it's on a ball joint, I'm sorry. And I'm sure you all just saw the thing light up there. Yeah, so he's got nice light piping. Of course, his whole back of his head is light piping, so there you go. Waist can rotate, although this does get in the way. Legs they can't do the full splits. That's as far as you're going to get as far as the American splits go. Chinese splits, yeah, he can do a full Chinese set here. Van Damme would be proud. Okay. Thigh rotation built in right there. Knee, single hinge, 90 degrees. Yeah, it's 90. The feet are on that ball joint aperture right here, as you can see. It moves forward and back. Get a little bit up, a lot down, and then you can move it side to side as needed. And this acts as a heel spur. That's this guy. Let's see here. So I guess the next thing to do would be scale comparisons for him in this mode.
You want some vitamin, John? First one is always free.
No! No! Stay away! Stay away! No! Ah! Ow!
My vitamin, John.
So I thought it might be nice to do a blast from the past. With that in mind, and now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does it scale with Metroplex? There you go. He's not in scale with Metroplex at all, but you know, I'm sure it's okay. Additionally, I'm going to go ahead and do the final thoughts right now. I forgot to do these before I put the stickers on, so that's why he probably looks a little bit different, and additionally why I'm doing it from a distance, just so that you can't get too close of a picture of him, I hope. The quality of the figure, it's okay. If you remember, I've paid a little better than $10 a piece for all 6 of them, so yeah, he's definitely worth the 10 bucks. The playability, I've flipped him back and forth a bunch of times, and I'm really looking forward to putting him on Devastator and just kind of leaving him there. But he is fun to break down and to redo. The cost, like I said, he's a little bit more than 10 bucks. You can't argue with the cost. Anyway, I will go ahead and we've got, this is 3 of 6, so I've got 3 more videos of the figures, and I have 4 more videos at this point for Toy Hack sticker sets. The next video, unless I drastically change my mind, is going to be him and his Toy Hack sticker set review. So, with that said, this is Tom. Thank you for watching. I will see, wherever it is, you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
It's just so hard, Doctor. After 3 million years, I suppose it's normal. But
Yes, go on.
the tailpipe emissions, they've become so bad, he's not allowed to transform in the house.
This is a pretty common issue with bots in their mid-3 millions. Fortunately, there is a remedy.
What is it, Doctor? I'll pay any price.
Why, Vitaminogen.
Is your partner complaining about your emissions? Do you backfire with no warning? Do your friends avoid you with stupid excuses you know are fake? Then try Vitamin John today. Try our 3-week starter pack, guaranteed to rid you of your emission problems or your money back. What do you have to lose except your stinky emissions?
It's amazing, Doctor. He's like a young bot of 2 million. And we owe it all to Vitaminogen. Yippee!
Wow.
Vitamin John, operators are standing by. Go now!